sweetie.
Like most puppies, Pete loves attention.
Hey, sweet boy.
Claire Vaden says he needs it.
Pete is one of our starvation cases who's been in foster, and he's back for an exam.
This year, Denver Animal Shelter has investigated 83 cases of neglect due to extreme emaciation. Vaden, a veterinarian at Denver Animal Shelter, says that's a 30% increase from last year.
It's, to me, felt like a really significant increase. These cases take a ton of resources for our veterinary staff because they take so long to get better and they require really intense hospitalization. We've removed toys from their intestines. We've also removed rocks and mulch.
It's gut-wrenching when you're seeing an animal in that state, and it's even harder when we can't get the animal back to a good place.
Denver Animal Protection Lieutenant Josh Rolfe says they might have a concerned neighbor call it in. Sometimes a starving animal surrendered or comes in as a stray. They have to act fast.
The skinnier an animal is in general, we're more concerned about the state of that animal.
Pete needed surgery and some TLC to recover.
He still is quite thin, but if you can believe it, he's gained a significant amount of weight since he's entered our care.
Azul came in as a stray in February, though a microchip helped them track the owners down.
He had lost probably 30 to 40% of his body weight, and it had gotten to the point where his body had resorted to resorbing some of his muscle mass to gain nutrients.
After months of careful refeeding, Azul has gained a lot of that weight back. He's now healthy enough to go home for adoption. Claire hopes to see Azul and Pete find family soon, so they never go hungry again.
I'm optimistic that they will both find great, loving homes. They're wonderful dogs who deserve it.
Thank you. That's so sweet. So sweet.
This is something that owners can be charged for. Denver Animal Protection can charge animal cruelty and neglect through the city's municipal code. And in severe cases, they can get DPD involved too. DAS says if you have an animal and are having trouble feeding or caring for them, call your local shelter for help instead of letting your pet go without.
Oh, we just said we can't even look at some of those images like a lot of people. You warned us, and dogs and cats, they don't deserve us. No. We don't deserve them because they give you so much love.
They're so sweet and loving and trusting, and it's really, really heartbreaking. They see a lot of these cases, they come in, the dog's really quiet. They can, they have a hard time standing, but by the time they get months of refeeding and attention and care, they're back to having that same attention. They're back to trusting people again. They're just so sweet.
This is such a dog state too. You
absolutely, yeah.
They'll jump in and help.
Yeah, absolutely. And it seems like a lot of neighbors really do care. They're checking in on folks. They want people to be involved and make sure that these animals are getting fed.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. I'm sure that Azul is going to find a perfect home.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, thank you.